Hi, my name is Aryanna, and this is
Atlee.
And this is Everett. And today we are going to read for you My Place in the World. I'm the author of this book, and it was also illustrated by Liz Beatty, and it's about Atlee. So here we go. My Place in the World. As I stood on my mother's chair in the middle of the kitchen in my favorite bright yellow boots, I proclaimed at the top of my lungs, "This is my kitchen, and everything in sight belongs to me."
Yeah.
My mama looked me in my eyes and said, "Atlee, I know you'd like this kitchen to be yours, but it is mine. In time, you will find your place in the world to call your own, but you will have to explore to find it." So that's exactly what I did. I marched through the deep, dark forest in my bright yellow boots. I saw tall trees, tiny bugs, and soon I met a big brown mama bear. That's right. The bear stood nose to nose with me and looked directly into my eyes and said, "Who are you, and why are you in my forest?" I stared directly back at the big brown mama bear and said, "My name is Atlee, and this is my forest." Everett, can you have a seat while we finish our story? Thank you. But the big brown mama bear looked at me and said, "Atlee, I know you'd like this forest to be yours, but it is mine. I hibernate in the cave, and I roam across its many fields and streams. In time, you will find your place in the world, but you will have to explore to find it." I waved goodbye to the big brown mama bear and marched to the tallest mountain. In my bright yellow boots, I climbed and I saw giant drifts of snow and big pointy rocks. Soon I met an unwavering white mama snowy owl. The mama snowy owl flew nose to nose with me and looked directly into my eyes and said, "Who are you?" That's right. "And why are you on my mountain?" "And this is my mountain." Everett, can we have a seat? But with great confidence in the mama snowy owl said, "Atlee, I know you'd like this mountain to be yours, but it is mine. I fly through the cold sky and I hoot into the night. In time, you will find your own place in the world, but you will have to explore to find it." So, are we ready to sit and listen to the story? Okay. So I waved goodbye to Mama Snowy Owl. What's that? Let's have a seat and find out. And marched to the shores of the deepest ocean. In my bright yellow swim fins, I swam to the depths of that ocean. I saw schools of fish and brightly colored coral reef, and soon I met a large gray mama shark. The mama shark swam nose to nose with me and looked directly into my eyes and said, "Who are you? And why are you in my ocean?" Have a seat, Everett. I stared into the large gray mama shark's eyes and said, "My name is Atlee, and this is my ocean." But the large gray mama shark, it's a shark, I know. Can you have a seat, please? Okay. But the large gray mama shark sharply looked at me and said, "Atlee, I know you'd like this ocean to be yours." Mommy shark, I know. Can you have a seat? "But it is mine. I swim thousands of miles in the ocean and have established myself as the most fierce creature in these waters. In time, you will find your own place in the world to call your own, but you will have to explore to find it." Oh, where is she now? I then waved goodbye to the large gray mama shark and marched on to the big city. In my bright yellow boots, I climbed the steps to the biggest White House I could find. I saw a beautiful rose garden, expansive green grass, and soon I met a tall man. The man stood nose to nose with me and looked directly into my eyes and said, "Who are you, and why are you at my White House?" I stood firmly and stared back at the man and said, "My name is Atlee, and this is my White House." But the man looked back at me and began to say, "Atlee, I know you'd like this White House to be yours." But I stopped him right there. "Excuse me, sir, but I have marched through the deep forests, marched up the tallest mountain, marched to the depths of the ocean, and even marched on the big city. And while I marched, I watched and learned from all the beautiful creatures. I have found my place in the world, and it's right here." A flag. And that's the end of our story. Thank you so much for reading with us today. Can you guys say goodbye to our friends?
Bye.
Bye, friends.